What's up, everybody? I'm ZWade, the ZWade, and ZWade Photo, and today we're continuing our multiple week adventure using only the Nikon Zfc with multiple lenses. And today we're looking at images captured with the Nikkor Z105 f2.8 micro. But before I get into it, a word from our sponsors. I'm my own sponsor. I hope you'll check out ZWadePhoto.com. I have a brand new merch store where you can pick you up a shirt, a hat, a hoodie, a coffee cup, multiple colors. Go check those out. If you want to help support the channel in another way, you can swing by the print shop and pick you up a print, make a small donation in the PayPal link below. Or if you don't want to spend any money, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I hope you'll just consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. So right off the bat, we absolutely missed this. The auto area grabbed off over here and did not grab her. It did do a great job right here. You can see down around 250 ISO. This is a clean image and it's very, very sharp. The 105 f2.8 is a stellar lens for not that much, by the way. That is an underpriced lens. It's priced at its construction, not its optical performance. There's another one just absolutely just insanely sharp. This is a much better day. If you saw the last video, I was shooting way too late, and so I was having to drive that ISO very high, but hanging around 250, I mean, it doesn't look any different than 100, honestly. It looks really, really great. And am I zooming in at 200? I don't like that. That's extra. That's unfair for reviewing. Let's see. Auto area did pretty good right here. Auto area did really good right here. We're at f2.8. Ooh, that looks good. This is a great shot. It is nice and sharp. We have a good shutter speed for her playing in this manner. I would probably crop this up a little bit, and that'd be a fantastic. Let's try this 8.5 by 11. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not quite perfect, but that's pretty awesome and fun. I might print this one just for my little office here. Let's give it some shadows. Bring this down. Maybe do a little radial gradient. You guys know I'm a whore for radial gradient. Just bring the focus in on her a little bit. Excellent. With the ZFC of all things. Look, I mean, it grabbed all the dirt and stuff coming up, and got a little bit of the eye. You know, I'm constantly being impressed by the ZFC. This is, you know, this is a lovely, lovely image. A customer that wanted pictures of their pet would love this photo. There's another one. It missed her face a little bit. It looked like the auto area grabbed more back here. Again, it looks like it's grabbing her back a little bit. Look at it. Pushing her rolls. I think she threw it. Yeah, the auto area is kind of struggling to keep up with her phase, and so I think it's trying to grab the things that aren't moving quite as much. This one's pretty good. It's a little blurry on her face. That's a good one. And this, by the way, this is not shooting at continuous. This is me doing single shots. Click, 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 click. I prefer not to use you know, continuous shooting, just because I don't like the blackout. I like to control the amount of time that I'm not seeing what's going on. Yeah, again, it's not really wanting to grab her face. It's wanting to grab down here. She threw it. Totally missed that one. She got too close. That one, it focused on her back again. This one's pretty good. Looks like it caught her right in here. Looks pretty good. That's about the same thing. And she's back at the frisbee again. Again, it seems like it's struggling grabbing the fast-moving phase. But right here, it got it pretty good. This is a little overexposed. We can bring that back. Yeah, that's nice and sharp, and it's actually a fairly good framing. It could maybe come up to about right there, but that's all right. It's nice and sharp. Very, very sharp, actually. 3.2. At the distance, that was just perfect. I did a pretty good job here as well. Looks like it was focused more back here, but it's sharp enough on her face, I suppose. That's nice and sharp. Looks good. That one kind of missed. It's more on her butt. Should I love her? Honestly, this is a job for the 70 to 200. I would have loved this this shoot more on the 70 to 200, but you know, we're testing the 105. So the 70 to 200, I don't know how comfortable I would feel with that on the ZFC because it's very heavy. This is nice and sharp. Not so much on her face. Maybe it is having a hard time finding the face. It seems like it always grabs the face, like when it's not moving, but when there's movement, I think it's like it wants to find the thing that's not moving quite as fast, or maybe it tries to grab the face and she moves faster than... That looks pretty good. It missed there. That one's okay. That one's more on her back. Nikon needs to step up its auto area a little bit. It's just not versatile enough. It does really good whenever things aren't moving that fast. But like this one, it's not... Looks like she's just kind of starting to slow down, and maybe that's why it was able to grab it. And same here. This isn't a very fast run, and it's just insanely sharp right on her face. But when the movement comes in is where it starts to really struggle. See, she was turning direction towards me, and maybe that's where... I haven't quite figured out where the weak point is yet, but maybe it's just kind of random. That seems to be the case with Nikon sometimes. Okay, now we're going to get into some actual macro shots, and this looks really good. Sure. Yeah, I like this. We got a little closer. Nice and sharp. Yeah, that looks cool. See what it looks like in black and white. It could be worked with. We're not going to do that today. Let's see what this looks like in here. It looks nice and sharp. Cool. This is just corn, like squirrel corn. They eat the corn off, and just Lolly ends up playing with these when the squirrels drop them to the ground. Crush the blacks. Crush the highlights. Contrast. See what this looks like in black and white. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that decently. Looks good. This is going to be the same kind of story, just more on the stock portion of it. That's going to be the same kind of story. Nice. So now, I mean, now we know the ZFC can do a acceptable, if not more acceptable, job with a macro. More than acceptable, rather. Looks good enough to me. If you have your own lighting and you can shoot it at 100 ISO and then, you know, a much higher aperture. I remember taking this and not knowing if it would be cool. This is just some foam from one of Lolly's toys. This is a bit tough here. Kind of looks gross. But, I mean, it's sharp. Very, very sharp. Looks good through here. Let's do the same thing on this one. Repeat this. Oh, too dark. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's just foam. But I mean, you do get, you do get the individual hairs of it. Like, so that's a very well rendering lens there. And the ZFC keeps up with it. Looks pretty good. That looks very, very good. We're going to edit this one. Looks moody. Why won't it zoom in whenever I click? Yeah, that looks really, really good. Let's add some vignette. I'm not going to do a radial filter right now. Wow. That looks really good. Super duper. When using clarity, it seems like it gets crunchy really fast. Must be my lighting today. Looks like in the next video, we're going to be doing the 28mm f2.8 SE and some more landscape type shots. Let me know in the comments below, do you have the ZFC or the Nikkor Z105 f2.8S? Let me know that in the comments below. I'm ZWade, the ZWade, and ZWade Photo, and I will catch you in the next one.